into the Gujarat violence. A special investigation team, or SIT, was examining the Dawood family murders and allegations made by Ishan Jaffri's widow that Mr. Modi was part of a criminal conspiracy that led to the disorder and killings across the state.
Modi seems to be unstoppable, but the ghosts of the past don't leave him alone. Grilled for 9 hours on the case in 2010, the stain on his image remains.
The mandate was to look into the possibility that there was a criminal conspiracy by the government, led by Narendra Modi. The criminal conspiracy is a particular term in law which requires a very strong standard of evidence.
For the first time in the history of independent India, a sitting Chief Minister, Narendra Modi, has been questioned on the role of his government in mass murders in connection with the post-Godhra riots in Gujarat.
I think Mr. Modi definitely was very worried. The special investigation team was definitely a very serious threat to Mr. Modi's political career.
An important witness was the former head of police intelligence in Gujarat, R.B. Srikumar, who'd made a string of claims about police and government failures. He claimed that on the night of the Godhra train burning, Mr. Modi instructed officials to allow Hindus to give vent to their anger. He claimed Gujarat's police chief had told him this, though the chief denied it.
Without Sri Kumar, the case against the Narendra Modi government would be much weaker simply because there would have been no information from inside the government which would tell you what was happening. In that sense, he was a central figure in this investigation.
Another senior police officer, Sanjeev Bhatt, gave evidence.
The ghost of the Godhra riots back to haunt Narendra Modi. This time, it's senior police officer Sanjeev Bhatt who alleges that Modi was complicit in the Godhra riots. In an affidavit filed in the Supreme Court, Bhatt says that he was present at the crucial law and order meeting chaired by Modi.
I know my truth. I've stated my truth, and I've said there on oath in an affidavit submitted to the highest court of the land.
When he started deposing before the SIT, my father stated that the control room contacted him saying that an unofficial meeting has been called at the Chief Minister's residence and that his presence was required. He said that Narendra Modi ended up saying that the emotions were running very high in the Hindus and it was imperative that the Hindus be allowed to vent their anger. He said that Narendra Modi had directed the police force to step down, look the other way.
Mr. Modi and other officials at the meeting said Mr. Bhatt did not attend. But an independent advisor to the Supreme Court said there was enough evidence to consider prosecuting Mr. Modi.
This is a prominent legal person who has reached his own conclusions about what is there. And I think some of those conclusions needed to be taken note of.
In major relief for Narendra Modi, the Supreme Court-appointed riots panel has found no evidence against the Gujarat Chief Minister. The complainant, Zakia Jaffri, had accused Modi of ordering officials to give rioters a free hand, the only complaint that named him.
After 3 years,